Alrighty, hold up. There we are. Neat. Viscera cleanup detail. This game is disgusting and I love it. That's it. Solo, come here. Right, I thought I saved a game. Hold up. Ah, boy. Disappoint your employer? No, I don't want to disappoint my employer. I mean, I'm going to do it anyway, but I don't want to. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I don't know what this is. Ooh. I'm at the office. God, I'm like a fucking wrecking ball here, man. This game is absurd. Ah, boy. Look at these weird-ass mobs. The mobs in this game are so freaking weird, man. Like, look at that. It's so weird. Alright, anyway. I don't know what the point of this scene is here. Okay, we're just gonna... We're gonna leave. Yeah, we're gonna return to the staff room. I don't really know what the function of that office there is. I want to know where I can... I thought I saved a game. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, I did save it. There we go. Neat. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Let's just get into it, right? I guess I can just make sure I do my intro for the sake of consistency, because I love when things are consistent and predictable. I'm like... I don't know. I feel like I'm like a dog, where it's like I like pattern, I like routine. But yeah, I'm Enviro Boy. Here we are. I'm checking to make sure my phone's on silent, so that way if it rings, it doesn't, you know, freaking show up on the thing. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm Enviro Boy. I'm playing Viscera cleanup, and we're gonna clean up some Viscera, I guess. I guess that's what that means. Let's do it. All right, we're going back to. I was like halfway through cleaning up this nasty ass pile of junk here. Okay, don't take that first. Okay, I feel like that image is a little unfair. Like, I promise I have been making progress in cleaning that up. It doesn't look like it. It's all a process, okay? So just don't judge me too hard. Oh boy, we're getting there. Hold up. Oh boy, it's a little jumpy here trying to load up. No, there's a method to the madness. I swear it. There's a whoa. Okay, it's freaking out on me a little bit here. I don't want this music right now. This music is disappointing to me. I don't want it. Oh my god, my guy is freaking out on me right now. Oh, stop. Hold still. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? Here's how we're gonna stop it. This is how we're gonna stop the music. Listen here, you big banger. No, I don't want to do that. Maybe I want music later. I don't want to destroy it. I just gotta... Gosh, the stupid thing keeps bouncing. Come on, hit that stop button. I'm so close. No. Damn it. No. No, pick it up. Oh my god. It's embarrassing, man. I can't even turn off a stupid boombox. Ah! There we go. We got it. Okay. Oh my gosh, everything is jumpy. My computer is struggling right now, man. Oh, this poor thing. This poor computer. It must have been eavesdropping when I was checking on the progress of my new computer not long ago. you know, the time during that check-in, which I learned that my new computer is it has been upgraded from like in the queue to actually being like, you know, it's being worked on now. So I should have a new computer maybe by the end of next week. I guess it depends on what their process is for shipping. I don't know how fast it is, but at any rate, I think the poor I think this poor computer is aware of the fact that no, don't you jam on me, don't do that. Ah! Christ. Okay, I think my computer might be aware of the fact that I'm replacing it. It's not because you've done anything wrong, computer. It's not because there's a problem. You're just, I mean, you're old. Like, I don't know. It happens. You don't have to be embarrassed about it. But you're old. Can you imagine if that's like how we treated people? Grandma, it's not. You didn't do anything wrong, Grandma. You're just really old. You just. I still love you, Grandma, but I don't want to hang out with you just because you're really old. Oh boy. That's just. It just ain't right, man. It just ain't right. All right, in you go. But yeah, no, my poor computer here. It's honestly, if anything, I think it's probably, if my computer were sentient, I have to imagine it would be kind of excited, because it's not actually like getting completely removed from function at all. It's I have a buddy who is a little more hard pressed for cash than I am these days, and has been wanting to look at this. This is such an aggressive cleanup. Get clean. But he wants a gaming PC. He's never had a gaming PC. He wants one. But you know, the finances, it's not really in the cards at the moment. So what I'm gonna do, since I decided to order a pre-built computer, rather than fight with bots and scalpers to try and, you know, get a goddamn like 1080, you know, used at a reasonable price. Like, you know, rather than doing that, I decided to just go ahead and wait in line, get myself a nice, get myself a decent pre-built. It's not a decent pre-built. It's gonna be damn good pre-built, 3070 and everything. But because I'm getting a full-blown pre-built, Timothy's spent. Well, Timothy's spent. Any memory of you is gone. Well, because I'm getting a pre-built, that means this computer gets to stay completely intact. So I am donating it to the cause, and it is still going to get some life. I mean, obviously he won't be able to play like fucking Cyberpunk. God, can you imagine? This thing would probably implode if I tried to put on Cyberpunk. That would just be a nightmare. But he and I will be able to play some of our favorite older games like Borderlands or Halo or stuff like that. We can play a multiplayer. Uh-oh. Get in there. No. Shit. I thought I let go of it. There we go. No, you stay in there. There we go. But yeah, he and I can play some games without having to pay for Xbox Live is like the big important improvement there. Because he has only really ever had consoles, so we've always had to keep like the Xbox Live and the Nintendo going for us to be able to play games together and stay in touch. But now we can do it for no extra cash, which is a pretty neato thing. And so I'm feeling pretty good about it. And of course I would feel pretty good about it too, because I'm getting a kick-ass new computer with a 3070 in it. So like, you know, what the hell. God, there's got to be a better way than just like one at a time with these stupid bullet casing. Why is there not like a dustpan? Like, or alternatively, why can't I pick up multiple at a time? So dumb. So dumb. No, pick up the stupid bullet casing and put it in there. God, I hate this. Get a bucket. That's a good idea, actually. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm not even going to try and act like there's some reason I wasn't doing that. I just didn't think of that. Get out of the water. Holy shit. Oh, how'd you get up here, little buddy? I mean, more importantly, how the hell did I get up here? I was just trying to fling the water out, and I flung myself. Well. Let's get the organs out of here. Who were you? Dr. Gaywood. That feels like a tasteless joke. Alright, hold up. Datalog. The chief. I mean, it was certainly faster getting up here by means of glitching myself up here than using that stupid elevator. Let's see here. The chief has woken me up early today. Apparently we've received a contract from a rich investor to work on specialized specimen. Dr. Bumgardner tells me our client wants security plants for his arboretum, whatever that means. We've been trying to suppress the more primal habits in our other specimens, but in this case, I believe the point is to not block them, but instead perhaps even cultivate them. I better go look for my acidity regulation suit exoskeleton again. Whatever. Nerds. No, pick it up and throw it down. Pick it up and throw it down. I'm gonna fucking break something. Go. Why does he keep throwing it to the side? I want it to go down. Okay, any other like body parts up here? Since I'm already up here. Ah, those stupid frat boys throwing their cans everywhere. And I can guarantee it was definitely them and not me flailing around accidentally throwing things. What kind of idiot would do that? Is it stuck? Okay, there we go. No, drop it off the ledge. Pick it up and drop it off the ledge. What the hell, man? Pick it up and drop it off the ledge. Okay, there we go. Oh my gosh, it's glitching so hard today. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Gotta like not fall off. God damn it, get out of here. Look at these cans. Why are there so many cans? What kind of shitty lab? Okay, as someone who has worked in many biolabs before, it is a genuine concern how fast and loose all of these entertainment-based laboratories are in terms of food in the lab. Food and drink in the lab. Like, they just freaking do it like it's no big thing. Like it's no big deal at all. Drop it in there. They're just sitting there, freaking people eating half a sandwich over top of a corpse and shit like that. It's not funny. It's poor practice. Alright? And it's the reason why no one understands, and it's the reason why people don't trust scientists when they say, don't do this to get sick, or do that to not get sick. They're all like, well, I watched a guy eat something off of a corpse on the CSI, and he was fine. It's bullshit, and I hate it. What's this? Who's this? Dr. Bumgardner. Fuck you. No, okay, shit. There's so much garbage everywhere. Okay, well. No, bullet casings need to stay in the bucket. How many of them flew out? How many flew out? I saw them going everywhere. Damn it. This game is ridiculous, man. No, stay in the... Oh, God, now it's going to be hot. There we go. Get in there. Whatever. Okay. I feel like I need one of them big old crates. I'm going to get a big old crate. Extra big ass crate. Do I have... I thought I already had a broom in my inventory. Yeah, I do. Okay, well, obviously that's not going to do anything for me. Alright, what's in here? Is there anything in here do I got to be careful and slow about? Oh, it's squelching. It's squelching like there's something in there. Oh, there's definitely something in there. Okay, we're going to have to... No. Okay, now I remember there's like a button. Sorry, what's that? Oh, I don't care about that. Okay. God, why is he so violent about carrying things? Doesn't make any sense. Come on, in we go. I swear there's another can around here somewhere. Ah, there it is. I knew I dropped 2 cans down over here. Come on, get in there. What else is there? Oh my gosh, my work email. See, this is why I'm stressed all the time. My work email is just buzzing like nobody's business. And the thing that drives me insane about it is it's all just my favorite term lately has been, why am I walking all the way over? What is the function of a bucket? Oh my god. Everything, it's so no, it's so violent. Pick it up. Oh my god, everything is so violent. Like, I just want to pick something up and drop it gently. I don't want to throw it. I don't want to huck it across the room. That's a different game. That's how I travel with buckets. So huck the bucket across the room, but don't let go of it. Now, that's actually a good question about why we don't travel faster. Like, if you can throw a baseball and have it travel really far, why don't we throw it and just not let go of it and travel with it? How about that for an idea? Stupidest idea. Obviously, you'd want something bigger, like a basketball. It'd be much more comfortable to ride on. Duh! Alright, come on. Carefully. Carefully. No! Oh my god! What even happened? Okay, yep, you're going straight into the incinerator, you piece of shit. Straight in. That's what you get. That's what you get for being for being petulant. Get in there. God damn it. How much of that stuff do I have to re-pick up now? Fuck. Fuck. No, okay, you know what floor? No! So I've been using the slow walk when I carry things. I've been using it. That's the slow walk. No, let go of it. Shit. Look, so see, look, here I am fast walking, and I'm slow walking. I'm doing the slow walk. I've been doing it. Oh my god. This game is absurd, and I hate it and love it. Okay. God damn it. It's like everything needs to be picked up and put back in it. It's just, he's so violent and jerky in how he moves. Maybe I just gotta like turn the sensitivity on my mouse down. Maybe that'll help. If I just make it so he's less... No, see, that's not doing anything. Because he's just, like, because now it's like too slow. Damn it. It's ridiculous. Okay, I'm just gonna clean up some of this big shit so that I have, like, space to walk around in. There we go. Just burn up the hazardous waste barrels. Don't mind me. Definitely OSHA approved method of getting rid of these things. Burning toxic materials in an incinerator that vents internally. Come on, get in there. Get in there! Oh yeah, now that I want things to just violently smash into each other, it's not gonna do it. Aw, hey bud. Aw, I didn't see you down there. Hold on. Hold on, hey dude. So sorry to hear about your dying by evil plant. But I'm kind of uncomfortable with this situation now, so we're just gonna go ahead and... There you go. Rest in peace, I guess. Insert joke about rest in pieces. Okay, No, don't kick it over! Shit! God, this game is insane. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna want to move the bucket over there, I think. I don't want this broom. This broom is not helpful to me. Get in there. I already have a broom. Okay, let's see here. Okay, we're gonna slow walk. We're just gonna just a couple baby steps at a time. Like I think that's got to be the trick, right? Because this guy is just out of his damn mind, and he storms around like he gets paid to make a bigger mess. No, drop it in. Drop in. Why isn't it going in? Oh my god, the physics and the hitboxes in this game are stupid. Can we fit 2 in 1? Kind of. No! Shit! Damn it. Damn it. I swear to God, I'm not trying to be stupid. It just is happening. Hold on. No! Shit! I didn't mean to dump it. Damn it. God damn it. I'm making no progress whatsoever. Okay, we're just gonna go back to like one thing at a time here. Let's get this in there. Hold on, we gotta incinerate some of these big chunklets. I don't know if I'm supposed to like clean all those things up, but I'm doing it. Like, we're just gonna clean slate this whole thing. Just, you know, fresh start. Just 100% fresh start. That's what we want to do. I mean, if I had an entire lab's worth of people, come on, get in there. No, damn it. Get over here. Get in there. You can fit. You can fit. Fine, I'll come back for you. Like, if I were in charge of a lab, okay, this is just a hypothetical here. This has definitely not happened to me in any real capacity that I'm willing to admit openly. If I were, no, not that. If I were in charge of a lab, which I'm not, I may have once been, may have been in similar situations, but if I was in charge of a lab and got all of my people dismembered and decapitated by giant walking plant things, I would want all of the hazmat barrels and random propertyless steel brick boxes that don't have any discernible open or close mechanism, that are simply just there for the sake of decor to make it look more Half-Life. I would want it all incinerated so I can just have a nice, fresh, clean start. That's what I would want. I wouldn't want to try and salvage any of that. I wouldn't want any of these arms left over. I just want them all gone. And the same goes for the slippery when wet things, because that'll just make me think about how slippery it was when it was wet with the blood of my friends. You know, nobody wants to deal with that. That's what nightmares are for. Ooh, look at this organ right here. How'd you get there, you little worm-looking organ? In you go. I don't know what this thing is for. It doesn't even leave any marks on the wall. I feel like there's gotta be a function to this, right? Like, they wouldn't put this in here if it didn't have, like, a specific reason for being in here. This seems absurd. Like, it doesn't even chop the bodies. What does this thing do? What is this thing? You know what? It doesn't have any function at all. I'm just gonna, like... No, like, put it in. Put it in. Just incinerate it. We don't want any evidence. We want it all gone. We want to put this nightmare behind us and just be all done with it. Oh my gosh, it flew out. Okay. Okay, well, drop it. I don't want it. Okay, I guess we can't get rid of that. So that's just one sad memory that's going to have to be there. Okay, so we've got one keepsake. We've got one keepsake to remind us of it, of this horrible tragedy. And one keepsake, along with the the numerous settlements with the families of the deceased so that they don't go to the news. Those are the only things that we have. Those are the only lasting components of this whole messed up scenario. Everything else must go. That's the determination. That's what corporate has decided, and that's what we're gonna go with for now. That's just how it's gonna play out. God damn, look at all these stupid footprints I'm leaving behind. This is going to take forever to mop up. Are you kidding me? This is going to be the worst. I'm going to have to use so many mop buckets. But I don't want to, like, go around trying to mop things up yet, because I'm just going to... I know how I play this game, and I'm just going to be walking into... Okay, got to go real slow. Just, like, carefully. Okay, we got slow walk and just, like... Little baby steps. Little baby steps. But I know how clumsy I am playing this game. And can you imagine if I tried... Like me, I've knocked over this same bin like 15 times. Can you imagine me trying to not step in a puddle of blood in this room? It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. No way, man. No way. Come here, Oregon. Carefully. There we go. I don't... Well... Okay, it's like he's walking, like, Well, time to go to the incinerator. It's kind of fucked up, isn't it? Like, is there something wrong with me? What's this? Who are you? Oh yeah, that's right, Dr. Gatewood. It's just a stupid thing to laugh at. What the fuck is wrong with me? Right, come here, you. No evidence. No evidence. Any other, like, organ-y type things around here? Nope, apparently not. What about, like, all the way over here? Oh, yeah, we got some organs over there. Alright, careful. We gotta go slow, especially because it's starting to get kind of full. Alright, come on, here we go. Just gonna, like, slowly, a couple steps at a time. Because it's getting real full. Getting real full. I don't wanna drop it all over now. Like, that would be... I might quit if I drop this or spill it everywhere. I might quit. So we're just gonna carefully clean up Dr. Baumgartner. Just clean him up off the ground. Carefully. That hand better not be gripping the edge there. It's gonna be a problem for multiple reasons. If the hand is sentient. Come on, carefully. There we go. Who's this? Shen Rooney? Well, Shen, lest ye rest in being forgotten, because no one loves you. And those who did love you don't remember you anymore because you're dead and gone. Amen. Come on, careful. Doing a pretty good job of filling this up now. Okay, I'm starting to get the system. You just gotta try to not be a spaz, which is 100% how I was playing this early on. Like, I was just spazzing out. Look at, they got a mind of their own. Oh god, Shen Rooney's still alive. He's mad. He's mad. That was a bad effigy. He's mad. Stop dancing in there, Shen. Shen's organs. Stop. Okay, we're gonna set you on fire, and then you can go chill out with Satan in hell or whatever makes you happy. I think I'm overfilling this. I don't know how well this is gonna... Nah, no, it's spitting stuff out. Shen, stop it. Stop it, Rooney. You leave it in there. You leave all of this in there, okay? It all has to go eventually anyway, so you might as well just stop fighting it and let it all stick in here, so we can all just save ourselves a little bit of time and effort through this whole process, because I think I speak for all of us when I say this is headache-inducing and no one really wants to be here right now. It's tragic. It's depressing. We'd all rather just be done with it and get on with our lives. Or our deaths, depending on which of us you are. Oh god, it's going to spill out so much shit. Come on. Just nice, slow, baby steps. Baby steps, baby. Come on. Oh god, oh god! Oh my god, the noises are so aggressive. Come on, I can't lose patience. I gotta stay patient, man. I gotta stick with this. I gotta get this. I'm gonna get this. Come on, man. Come on, man. Oh, careful. Careful, careful! Come on. Come on. Come on. No! Shoot. Well, that's okay. It was just one cup. There we go. There it is. I did it. And now I don't have to quit because I didn't spill it all over the ground. I realized after I made that threat, I was like, watch me spill it all over the ground and have to put my money where my mouth is now. Is that a spare organ hiding in there? You little dickens. Come here. What are you, a kidney? Or maybe a stomach? No, get in the bin. Okay, I'm gonna risk running fast here. Oh god, shit. I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have done it. Come on. Whoops, no, shit. I meant to just, like, spin it. I want to see what the frick this is. It almost looks like a head, depending on the angle. There we go. Okay, alright, alright. No, no, we're gonna take the slow steps. Just gonna carefully come over. Yep, now there's... oh, there's a few cups and stuff over here that we can grab. No, 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 no. No! Pick up the damn cup, drop it in the bin. Firmly grasp it in your hand. Firmly grasp it! Come on, get in there. Alright, alright. Oh my god, why is there so much food waste around here? This is just the worst. This is the absolute worst place to be. Okay. There we go. Come on. In. And why would they only assign one cleaner to this? This is a big mess. Like, you could use a couple people for this. And they would not think that that was being too liberal with the budget. No, no, no. No, no, no. You drop that. You're picking up the barrel. There we go. Okay, so now we're just going to retrace our steps and pick up anything that I dropped. No, 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 no. Oh. Almost spilled that shit all over the place. Okay, yeah, we got a few things that we got to still pick up over here. Got a can. Fatso crisps. God, frickin' European games. Crisps. Ridiculous. Oops. Okay, I think that's all of the little stuff around here. Oh, nope. Take our slow steps. Come along, biohazard. There we go. Okay. That's what you do with biohazard. Like I say, it's the most approved OSHA, most approved by OSHA standard for discarding unwanted biohazardous refuge. Incinerate it in a giant engine that vents into the interior space. It vents right in there. It vents right in there. This whole place, the whole atmosphere around here has been converted to carbon monoxide. There is no more air. Just carbon monoxide. Get in there. Get in there and burn up. You too. Come on, get in there. There we go. Hell yeah. Okay, so now, since it's working on that stuff anyway, and it's going to take a minute, I'm going to come over here. Now I got to start working on all of these barrels. See, like, look at this. Look at this random steel crate. What is the damn point of this? Yeah, good. Yeah, damn right they're called chips. That's the way to do it. I'm a true American, meaning that I don't give a shit about other countries. So no, that's not true at all. I mean, it's true that that's what a true American does. A true American doesn't give a crap about other countries. They just assume that you either live in America or you live in the worst place in the world. That's the way it is. And it doesn't matter what the irony is based on how much of a mess America is. That's how you be a true American. You disregard the reality of your world, and you assume that your weird, misguided perceptions are the only true ones, and everyone else is wrong. So, but I'm glad to know other places call it chips. I feel less, I don't know, strange, I guess. I don't know where I was going with that joke. It was a bad joke. Okay, it was really mediocre. Definitely not going to be part of my my tight five at the comedy club. Okay, like that's for damn sure. I can admit that. Here you go. You burn up. Burn it up. Let's see here. Do we got maroon coming in from the other side? Oh no, we don't. All right. Well, we're just gonna leave that there. We'll just start collecting everything up. Because it's all got to go over there anyway. Look at this. We're making some good progress on the chunkles here. Now we just gotta collect everything up for the sake of pitching it out. Why are there so many wet floor signs not in use around here? Like, what company has like 500 of these stupid signs everywhere, but doesn't place them up when you have slippery piles of blood everywhere? I mean, God, what a bunch of nonsense, man. Sheesh. Wait, hold up. Yeah, there are more things over here. I thought I remembered that. What the hell are these things? These weird ass soccer ball looking crates. Doesn't make any sense. I don't understand anything that's going on here. I don't know what is happening around here. No, stop patting it. Stop. It's not a dog. Pick it up. Here we go. Get over there. Oh my god. Oh my god. God, see, now that I know that they're in the process of actually making my new computer, I'm I'm so jazzed for that. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so much fun. I still haven't decided what the first game I'm gonna play on it is. I haven't made that decision yet. I wanna pick something that's really gonna push it. Get in there. I know you can fit in there. There we go. I really wanna get a game that's gonna like push the boundaries of what a brand new thing is capable of. Just because I want to see how beautiful I can make things. Although I'm tempted, an idea, and actually that reminds me, I gotta text my buddy. My buddy was telling me that he's been going through and modding Oblivion. And that gave me the idea that maybe one of the best ways to flex a new game is just to mod the shit out of like Fallout or something like that. So there's all kinds of crazy, insane things happening, and the game just has, and the computer has no issue presenting all of it to me. Like that seems like it would be a pretty good flex for the machine, right? Just play like frickin' Skyrim, like a version of Skyrim that's juiced to the gills. Like that would be sweet. That'd be super awesome. So I might do that. I don't know. In the meantime, we're just gonna keep cleaning this room up. Okay, so let's see. I gotta wait for that all to burn down. I was kind of hoping I could throw that a bit further. Hold on, let me try it with what's this? Oh, it's just a bucket. No, that was a terrible throw. Do you suppose I can teleport again? Ah! It totally worked! I totally flew up! Wait, where'd the bucket go? Huh. Well, I lost a bucket. Oh, shit. I bet you there's stuff up there. Damn it. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Right, come on. Lower down. Now we wait for a year for this to lower down. Come along here, pedestrian. Shut up. I feel like it's making fun of me. Like, wow, you sure have to backtrack a whole lot. Are you sure you actually know what you're doing? I swear, if it catapults me up again. God, who is leaving all of this trash everywhere? And how are they getting it up to these places? Drop it down. Drop it down. It's a shame. Like, I can't say that Oblivion is the same staple for me that it is for a lot of people. I got on the Elder Scrolls train pretty late in the game. I first played Oblivion maybe about a year before Skyrim came out, right? So I played Oblivion, and I appreciated it, and it's kind of the same with Morrowind, but I can't in good consciousness say that it was a staple game for me, like growing up or anything like that. God damn, stupid machine! What a load! What a load of bullshit! Give me the frickin' come here, you stupid random faceless organs! God damn it! It's disgusting. I hate this machine. But yeah, no, like I got involved in the Elder Scrolls world in general a little late, and that's mostly because when I was younger, back when those games were more relevant, I was a staple game, like a staple, like I say, like, oh god, like a staple is like a conventional game, like a game that everyone knows, kind of like how like bread is a staple food because like it's part of everyone's pantry, it's just there. And so when I'm saying that it's a staple, I'm kind of saying that it's like it's a game that like a game that's a staple is a game that pretty much everyone knows. I don't even know if I'd call Cyberpunk a staple. Staple generally has a bit more of like a traditional sense to it. Like something that's a staple is more like I would say Halo is a staple. Like everyone knows Halo. Everyone's played Halo at someone's house. It like there's very few people who you will say, did you play Halo? And they'll say like, ugh, no, that game was stupid. I hated it. So Halo's a staple. At this point in time, I would say Call of Duty as a franchise is kind of a staple. So, and like a staple can, depending on how you're using the term, it can have like some sort of personal touch to it. So when I say it's like a staple for me, so like for me, I would consider like in my life, Mass Effect is a staple. It's a game that I go back and play all the time. But at the same time, I wouldn't say that that's a staple for all gamers. I think there are plenty of gamers that just don't have the same interest in Mass Effect as I do. So that's kind of where I'm coming from. But yeah, like as far as like Oblivion and Morrowind and all those games, that's why I say I wouldn't call them a staple for me. But I do think it's a shame when people don't even know what they are and aren't even aware of them as components of the Elder Scrolls. People who, especially when you hear people, not to get too hipster about it, but people who talk about how great Skyrim is without acknowledging sort of the framework built for Skyrim by games like, by the Oblivion and Morrowind games, the world building that those sort of developed prior to Skyrim coming out. But at any rate, to bring it full circle back, get in there, nickel every time I couldn't fit a cylinder inside of a tight hole. Am I right? Shit. But yeah, coming full circle, I can see that as being a really fun way to flex a new system, is rather than just finding the newest, most graphically heavy game, like pulling out Crysis or whatever, back in the day. Instead, just finding a game and modding the crap out of it. So that way it's got, like 500 Randy Savages running around in Skyrim or something like that. Like, just to prove that I can do it. Like, that seems like it'd be a pretty fun flex for, starting off a new machine. So I'm debating doing that. Because part of me does want to play Cyberpunk. I haven't even tried Cyberpunk on this computer. It would melt this computer for sure. And I would love to play Cyberpunk, but I don't know that I'm ready to invest money in it until I really hear that they've kind of solved all of the launch issues that there were with it. And besides, I also think that it's it's typical, it happens, but I think it's unfair to sort of assume that Cyberpunk is the only, current game that has anything to offer in terms of beautiful graphics. So I think it'd be pretty easy to find some other things. Part of me also wouldn't mind going back and replaying some old games, and just seeing how much more beautiful they are now that I have a computer that can play them, on like the high or the ultra settings, because this computer struggles with most games to be above low quality. I've thought about trying to use things like using video games as a sort of immersive map for D&D. And actually, there's God, I said actually so condescendingly. But there's a group of streamers / YouTubers that I enjoy. I'm hesitant to call any of them out because there's dozens of them involved in the project, so I don't want to give credit to some and not the rest of them. But they're working kind of low-key to the side. They're working on modding Minecraft for exactly that purpose. They're working on a very intense Minecraft mod to turn it into a usable, interactive 3D map for D&D. And so I've been keeping an eye on that. The hard part about a lot of those things, the one thing that as much as I love the idea, it would take a lot for me to want to invest in that, as far as being a DM goes, because the time investment it would take to first design the maps and then create them and build them in in a game for the sake of a campaign, it would take a long time. and you could, just sort of go the other direction and use, a get in there, use a like Skyrim map, and then build a campaign around it. But for me, then that kind of creates a problem of the whole point of being a DM for me is to be involved in the world building. So anything that takes away the level of customization that I can have just by simply writing things and creating them in a map maker tool, to me kind of eliminates, takes away from the spirit of why I have the hobby in the first place. So they're very interesting ideas for me. Oh, no, don't close that. Shit. Open it back up. Pick up this stupid broom and burn it. There we go. We'll just ram it in that way. There we go. So yeah, they're interesting ideas, and I am definitely very eager to continue to keep an eye on them and see sort of where ideas like that continue to go. But at the moment, that's actually not something that I'm super interested in. The other thing about it too, and I think there's a lot of validity to this argument, because I hear it from a lot of people. But the other thing about it too is there's something nice about keeping D&D as primarily a pen and paper experience, and primarily a theater of the mind experience. That's the one thing that I also worry about using something like a video game to play D&D, is that it would really just turn the experience into playing a video game, which there's obviously nothing wrong with playing a video game, and what the fuck am I doing right here, right now? But to me, one of the most fun things about D&D is the fact that it is primarily theater of the mind. You use maps to kind of give you an idea, but imagining the combat, imagining what your characters are saying and doing and interacting with each other in whatever capacity you're doing that. I just gotta sit here and wait for this shit to burn down for a second. I suppose I could start mopping. Maybe I'll start doing that. Alright, here we go. Need the mop bucket. Is this got water in it? Alright, here we go. Let's start mopping. So yeah, it's just, there's something about being able to have D&D be a tech-free experience that I'm personally not actually super interested in eliminating. There's something special about a good D&D campaign with friends, where it really is just a group of friends sitting around a table telling a story together rather than playing a game online. That's why, even though it exists, why a lot of players struggle with the idea of playing completely online through tools like Roll20 or Foundry, because as cool as those tools are, they in a lot of ways take away from what makes D&D its own special, unique thing. So there's that concept to contend with, I think, in a lot of for a lot of these ideas. So it's I don't know. I'm definitely always interested in keeping my eyes on those types of things, those types of products and stuff that are being made. But yeah, at the moment it's not actually all that exciting for me. I feel like it's kind of like 3D versus like 3D movies versus like VR, where it's like maybe it's just that the reason the concept isn't super interesting to me is because it's not actually a fully realized concept yet. And what I actually think is more interesting would be the idea of using 3D, not 3D, using like virtual reality, VR, for D&D. So that way the experience becomes, like it transforms it. You're still collectively telling a story, but then it's like you're actually living in it. So it keeps that role play element to it. So like, to me, that's almost part of what the issue is that just doing a modded version of, come on, get in there. Get in there. A modded version of something like Skyrim or Minecraft, it feels to me like it's not actually quite there compared to what I think the real potential is. And I'd rather sort of wait it out until the technology and the resources catch up to the idea, if that makes sense. Kind of like what I started saying, kind of like the idea of like 3D movies versus VR. 3D movies are a cool idea, but as far as actual enjoyment goes, I'd actually rather just wait until a VR experience can become more accessible in situations like watching a movie. Rather than only like having VR sort of only exist for the sake of video games. Shit, keep like overusing this stupid mop. So yeah, they're all really cool ideas, and I love keeping an eye on these things too. I love seeing where technology is and where it's going next. I think that's a really cool. It's just a really cool thing in general to see, how far we've come and the directions we're still going with tech. So yeah, it's all interesting stuff. It's all interesting stuff. Look at this. Look at how quick and satisfying this is. Ah, shit! Until I fuck it up. Pretty messy. That water's getting pretty ooky gooky. Ooh, that was close to being a really disgusting reference there. I'm never gonna say that again. Yikes. That's a different stream. That's an OnlyFans discussion right there. Tell you what. Oh, that water is just so dirty. Okay. We gotta pick that water up. Here we go, here we go. Carefully, I don't want to slosh dirty plant pus water all over the place. Careful. Careful, so careful. Oh, I see what you're saying. So like having it more so rather than playing in the game, you're talking about using it so that it's like almost like I would present it on a screen. And within, like, from the creator menu, from the creator screen, basically just allow them to sort of like, almost like they're like piloting a drone through the map or something like that is what it sounds like you're trying to get at. Yeah, well, I could see that. That would be an interesting idea. That's something that could be a fun idea. I actually dig that, at least experimentally, to give it a try. The hard part with that one would be... the hard part with anything where it's only one perspective in a 3D space like that, I think the only thing that would be tough, not insurmountable, but tough and would need to think about, is how you could sort of pass the reins on to players so that they could control and explore at their whim, but then also find a way to make it so that it's not just like one player commandeers the whole thing. But really, I feel that's actually not even a fair criticism, because that's just kind of D&D. You have to find ways to make sure one player doesn't, overrun the entire experience. Because there's some people that do that. It's like it's definitely not even like an intentional thing that they'll do. Some players just have very strong, commanding personalities that can make it tough for them to relinquish the reins, so to speak. But no, I feel you there. And actually, with that clarification, I do like that idea. I think that's an interesting one. Fuck, how am I supposed to clean that up there? Oh my god. I regret picking up this job. This is just dirty water. Oh my god, everything is just the worst. Everything is just the worst. Come on. Alright, let's get that. And while we're here, let's go ahead and burn a few more things. Come on. You can fit in there. You can get in there. Come on, you'll get in there. Shit. Come on. Okay, I gotta just, like, take the time to orient this right. I think if we just, like... Spinning objects... Wait, hold on. There we go. Spinning objects in this game is the least intuitive thing in the world. Come on, it's got to fit in there. It's kind of in there. We're just gonna let that happen. We're just gonna let that go and see what it does. We'll load up more items from the other side here. Come on, get in there. I feel like this, if anything, is the evidence that I'm not actually supposed to worry about burning these things. But you know what? Fuck it. I've already begun heading down that road, so we're just gonna stick with it. Look at how spick and span. I'm leaving footprints. I was just gonna say, look at how spick and span everything is here. This is gonna look pretty once I'm done. This is gonna be like a brand new lab. There's not gonna be any of these horrible, wretched memories of plants assaulting and consuming people. You know, like it's just like I'm gonna finish cleaning this, and everyone who walks in here is just gonna kind of get that resounding feeling of, you know what, probably everything's gonna be okay. And if that's not what cleaning up viscera and gore is about, then I don't know what is. If feeling satisfied about cleaning up bloody footprints is wrong, I don't want to be right. Doopy-doopy-doopy-doopy-doo. Look at all the freaking blood right next to the entrance to the thing. Whoops. Take it off. Doopy-doopy-doopy-doo. Yeah, there's definitely something like rhythmic and methodic and like almost meditative about this game. You know, now that I'm kind of getting the hang of the controls, I don't want to be oh no. I spilled it. That's embarrassing. Well, we'll clean it up. We'll get there with all of it. Right now I just want to get rid of some boxes. There you go. Yeah, we're pretty full up there. Okay, time for another bucket. Oh, that's not a bucket. Damn it. No, pick it up. No, stop giving me organs. This game is dumb. Why am I playing this game? I hate this game. Oh my god. No, what the hell? I wanted you to pick up the organ. Where did it go? Okay, well, I guess there's just a missing organ around here somewhere. Where did it go? Just disappeared. Yeah, no, I feel you there. I think that's a reasonable concern as well. The idea of like accidentally taking away the autonomy of the players. I feel you there, and that is definitely a constant balancing act as a DM to provide detail. Usually, the way I find, so just a tip from one DM to another. What I find is one of the best ways to avoid falling into that trap when I'm writing things is I don't write solutions, I write problems. I don't unless there's like a very specific thing I have in mind for a specific reason. What I'll make sure and do is when I'm filling a dungeon, I will say, okay, in this room, I won't say, they need to use this object in this room. I will instead say, this room has this problem in it, and then just leave it up to their ingenuity to try and solve that issue. And I usually find that's... Damn it! I just keep spilling the water everywhere. Shit! But yeah, I find that it's definitely a challenge to make sure you're not, as a DM, taking the game away from players. Because the other thing, too, that can be a problem with that is if you try to create a specific solution or a specific pathway that the players are going to have to follow, you're also kind of setting yourself up as DM for frustration, because if there's one thing I've learned about D&D and D&D players, is that they will find the wrong way to approach any problem that you create. Like, you can sit there and be like, you walk into the restaurant that has one table open. The waitress seats you at said table, and they will still find a way to not eat dinner at that table. That's just what it is with players. And it's exactly because, it's a theater of the mind. It's meant to be a game that they don't have to follow the rules. Like you're saying, you don't have to follow the rules of the 3D environment provided you. That's kind of exactly the value and the point of playing D&D. So that really the way I solve it always personally is by, like I say, writing a problem, not writing a solution when I'm making a map. So if I offer details, they're only in the descriptive sense. Come on, we just gotta wedge it in there so it burns up. It'll burn up. Come on. Come on. We can get it in there. Come on, get in there. Shit. Come on, get in there. Oh, no. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, it's because I didn't let go of it. I was like, why is it attacking me? Come on. Dang it, no. Get in there. There we go. Wedged it in. That'll work. That'll do it. That'll do the trick right there. I still gotta get up to those upper parts and mop those off. Oh shit. I bet you there's a whole bunch of garbage over there. Damn it. Damn it. Alright, let's just see. Come on, get up on there. Anybody's up here? Oh, there's that bucket. There's that bucket that disappeared. Yeah. And just a lonely can. Okay. Just gonna drop our lonely can. Oops, shit. In the incinerator. Am I leaving footprints? I'm totally leaving footprints. Unfortunate. Alright, let's see here. Open it up. Open it up, open it up. Careful. Careful. We're just gonna move this over here and then I'll walk back over and get those extra footprints. Mop, mop. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get the parts up top last, just because I feel like there's gonna be a lot of rage involved there, so if I can at least have that be the last thing I have to do and not think about all of this mess that's still around down here that I have to clean up, I feel like I'm just, generally speaking, gonna retain a lot more sanity that way. Shit! Because, as you can see by just witnessing this video alone, my sanity is very thin to begin with, so there's no reason to sort of exacerbate that situation. I mean, why would you push a guy who's already losing it over the edge, am I right? Alright, hold on, we gotta... Alright, this isn't the biggest one, so this one should get in there without much issue. Shit! Well, alright, well, we're wedged in. I'll take it. As I always say, and it's particularly relevant, well, it's not really even as I always say, it's my dad would always say this, and I've adopted the saying, especially as a government employee. Close enough for government work is one of my favorite sayings that is just, it's just so apt. And where the saying comes from, or at least where my dad and I interpret it from, has nothing to do with the effort we put in. We care very much about our jobs as public servants. Well, he's retired now, so he cared. His is past tense. For me, it's present. I care very much about my job as a public servant, and very much about the... Hi, kitty. My kitty was giving me a little tap on the shoulder, reminding me that it's time to pet her, because it's been like a half hour since I did that. I know, kitty. But yeah, the idea isn't that we don't put effort into helping, the people in our communities, the people that we serve, but rather that we never have the proper budget for the jobs that we are expected to do. So close enough for government work pretty much always just means, well, based on what we're paid for, this is the best we can provide, and so this is the best we're going to get out of it. Because at least in America, nobody... God damn it! Stop giving me shit like that, stupid game. But yeah, like that's very much the American way to expect the government to be perfect, but then not be willing to pay the money it takes to have a perfect organization. Because I'm also, the other thing to keep in mind too is like as sort of proof that I'm not someone who's just in government for the sake of screwing over the common man. I do not work in any political sector. I work in environmental health. My job revolves around making sure that you can walk outside without dying from smoke inhalation or smog inhalation, like we, saw back in LA in what, like the 70s, stuff like that, like what we see in, China today. Trying to make sure that stuff doesn't happen. And I'm not someone who makes political decisions about that kind of stuff. I'm someone who goes and enforces EPA regulations, and I'm very proud of the work that I do. But I also am aware of the fact that we have nada zilch funding, and it can be incredibly challenging for us to be able to do our job as well as we wish we could do it. Okay, are we emptied enough that I can like ditch these here? I really wish I could get like a bigger mop bucket so that one of these would last a lot longer than they last, because this is tedious. Alright, I'm burning up a leg. I don't really understand what the function of this is. Like, I don't know if it was meant to be funny. I could see that it was being funny if it happened like, God damn it! If it happened like one in every, 100 buckets, you would just randomly get a leg. But I feel like I'm getting legs more often than I'm getting buckets. This isn't helpful. I'm trying to clean up. I'm trying to play this game here. Why would there be legs in the bucket-o-matic? Hi, Kitty. Kitty's coming here to try and make me feel a little less angry about it. She's a good little baby. Alright, here we go. Now I gotta mop up this shit. Alright. Put this over here. I really want to empty out the footsteps right by the incinerator here, so that way I'm not constantly tracking new footsteps every time I drop something off to be burned. Shoot. Come on, clean it up. Shit. That wouldn't be the worst idea to pick them up and move them around, but like, I don't know, I guess for me the thing is like, whoops. I know, Kitty. For me the thing is like, I just don't have the patience for like setting all that up right now. Because like if I set up a bucket where I don't end up needing it, then I just gotta move that bucket anyway. And at this point, now that I've got, here we go. Yeah, now that I've got this area, I know, hi Kitty. Now that I've got this area largely mopped up, that I'm not going to be stepping in blood every time I try to empty a bucket, I think we're going to be in a much better situation here. So now, Kitty, what is it? Why do you keep bumping into me? Why do you keep head bumping me, you goof? Goofy little girl. My cat. Oh, you know what? I actually know exactly why my cat is being so demanding for my attention right now. It's because we're within a half hour of her dinner time, which means it's been dinner time for 2 hours. So she's hungry and would like me to feed her, please. Come on, get in there. Get in there. There we go. Is that the last crate? I think that was the last big heavy crate. Sweet. Now that's progress. That is progress right there, man. I'll tell you what. No, don't you spill that. Alright, still tedious. What? Oh, shit. Clean them up. Yep, I kind of figured that was what was about to happen there, but I tried it anyway. I flew too close to the sun. There we go. What do you want, kitty? This cat. This cat is all over me right now. She's a sweetheart. A little bit of a pest sometimes when she starts getting real needy, but she's a good kitty. Oh, are we going to eat my sweatshirt strings now, too? The things we'll do when we're starving to death. Literally starving to death. How could I be so cruel to you, dear kitty? Nope. Yeah, see, I feel like really what I need is, it's not that I necessarily need more buckets or more convenient bucket placement. I just need bigger buckets. Like, these things get dirtied up, like soiled beyond proper use so fast. So fast. I'm just like, can I just like not have to clean up? Can I just not have to replace a bucket every 30 seconds? This is ridiculous. And also, what's with the tube feeding to this thing? If I still have to go to the bucket, shouldn't the tube just like let me hook it up to a hose? Like, isn't that logically what the function of that should be? Alright, well, I can already tell. Oops, that is not what I meant to do. I meant to press. Well, I meant to press 1, but that's even the wrong button. I need to press 2. There we go. Alright, bucket of gore. I have no idea if the game would allow that. That's a good experiment to try, though. Let's try it. I might as well. I want to track a few blood splatters, but who gives a shit? That's about to happen anyway. You know what? I blame you. I blame you for telling me to do this. I think this is entirely your fault that there are now organs lying all over the place. You're the one who told me to use the bin. Can't believe you've done this. Well, I guess this bin is going to be earmarked for all of these stupid fucking organs. What kind of weird-ass fucking equipment is this? I don't understand why this is a mechanic of the game. I don't understand why they would do this. Like, can I please just have tools that work? Like, you don't. The game is cleaning up. The game doesn't need to be making a bigger mess. The game is cleaning up the mess. You know, like, I'm in a free play mode. You don't need to add challenges. Yeah, I bet you would laugh when you saw the organs. And you want to know why I bet you'd do that? It's not because you're a bad person. It's because I would have absolutely done the same thing if I weren't the one playing the game. I would have lost my damn shit watching that. Okay. If it happens again, I'm turning the stream off early today. Okay, there we go. Pulling through when it counts here, game. Don't have to quit early. Alright, let's see. Let's experiment. Let's see if we can't, like, fill this with buckets of water. Okay, so I want to, like... No, shit! Well, that part of the floor is nice and clean. Come on, grab it up. What if I do, like... I don't think that did anything. Oh, wait, maybe. I can't. Is that water in there, or is it just glowing because I'm... No, there wasn't water in there. It's just glowing because I was going to be able to pick it up. No, I don't think that's going to work. It was a good idea. It was a good thought, and I feel like a better realized game would do that, but I feel like this game is, like, very janky on purpose for the sake of humor. So I feel like that's just something they wouldn't allow to happen. That would be too functional and convenient. This is definitely, like, I feel like there's definitely a big market these days for, like, Sims, like not like The Sims, but like simulator games. You know, there's like Flight Simulator, PC Building Simulator, you got train simulators, truck driving simulators, all kinds of simulators. But I feel like there's kind of two schools of simulator. there are the realistic ones, like most of those ones that I just listed, and then there's more like spoof ones like this one, where it's like it's a simulator, but it's not meant to actually be a simulator. It's meant to be just absurd. Yeah, darn right you'll take the blame. It's your fault. I'm blaming you. And that's how I'm going to sleep at night tonight. Here we go. God, what kind of messy ass plant? This is like, so cleaning up that stuff all over the wall kind of gave me feelings of what it must be like to be the poor janitor that has to clean up the shit in a middle school that some kid smeared on the wall because he's disturbed, but no one's giving him the proper care that he actually needs. God, I don't miss those days of middle school bathrooms. Kitty, why are you staring at me, honey? I know you're hungry, but it is not time. It is not time. And you can give me the little cute kitty eyes all you want. It's not going to change the fact that I'm not feeding you early. Because if I fed you early, you and I both know this would happen. Don't even pretend like it's not how it would go down. If I fed you early, you would wake me up at like 2 a.m. because you would be hungry. And you would not be concerned about the fact that it is not time to eat. You would just be hungry, like you are right now. So, no, I will not feed you right now. And you're just going to have to accept that that's your reality. And as disappointing as it is, it's a reality that is unlikely to change anytime soon. Still got to get up on all those ledges too and clean up any blood on those. Oh no! Okay, that one's on me. I can't share the blame with that one. That was all me. Like, they didn't even make it so that you could just like, why can't I lift up the slosh-o-matic here? Like, why can't I just pick that up and move it? I don't understand. I don't understand anything at all. I don't understand why they've made it this way. Go. Oh my god, there's just so much blood everywhere. Oh, it's so disgusting. I know, kitty. I know, poor kitty. Life is hard. Life is challenging and disappointing, and believe me, after the week I've had, Cat, there's no bigger choir than the one you are preaching to right now. Life is unfair and largely disappointing. But sometimes that's just what we have to live with. Oh, now we're freaking out. We saw a bird outside. That's a good way to distract ourselves. We're trying to chase that we know we can't do our damnedest anyway. I think I can get one more rinse out of this bucket. Yep. Alright, and we pick up the gore bucket. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Gore bucket. That would be a really good like boxer or MMA fighter nickname. Just call yourself Gore Bucket. No! It's a piece of shit, man. Gotta clean this shit up. Fucking goddamn it, I hate that. Like, most of this game I'm willing to... No, don't freaking open it back up. Most of this game I'm willing to laugh at for the absurdity factor. But that's one thing that I will not be okay with ever, is the fact that just trying to obtain the tools will, like, irrelevantly lead to you making a bigger mess again. Like, that just seems like they're tipping the odds a little too far against me here. That's just me personally. Oh, no, I definitely hear you on that, on like the Zen feeling. There's, as someone who is in my own life an organizational freak, there is something borderline meditative about this game. And I definitely envision myself playing this game quite a bit, even after I get my new PC and I'm playing something more exciting and more interesting for a brand new PC, I can definitely see myself playing this game. Much the same as how I have lately been playing in my own time. I did indeed buy the PC building simulator game, and I have been having so much fun with that one. I actually got that one because I was so bummed that I couldn't, that the current PC component market is such a train wreck that I wasn't going to be able to build my own new PC for an upgrade, and I had to get a pre-built. I was so bummed that I got the off Steam PC building simulator, and I find it incredibly relaxing and zen and meditative to play that game. I wake up, so with my routine, I wake up every morning at 4 a.m. so that I can have time. Well, so I originally started getting up at 5 a.m. so I could have time to go to the gym before having to go to work, to get some exercise in. Oh shit, I gotta just take care of this bucket. And so I was doing that, but I actually started getting up even earlier, so I get up at 4 o'clock every morning, and I did that so that way I could first thing in the morning have time to just like have a cup of coffee. God damn it, these stupid organs. Jesus, get out of here. But I started getting up earlier exactly so that I could have time to have coffee and just do something like chill and mindless to open up my morning with before having to go and turn myself into a panting, sweating nightmare. And originally the game that I started really getting into doing that with is I played Stardew Valley. I would wake up and I would play about an hour of Stardew Valley, and then I would go to the gym. And just the like peace of mind that game would give me, opening up the days. Like at the time too, I was in a pretty, when I first started that habit, I was actually in kind of a bit of a, I mean, it kind of trivializes it to just say it was a funk, but I don't want to full on depression. It wasn't quite that. But point is, I was in a place in life where I wasn't my happiest. I was in an educational program at the time that I just wasn't super interested in, and that was really rough because the time investment required for it was just astronomical. I was devoting a good 60 to 80 hours per week. Shit. Damn it. Like 60 to 80 hours per week towards just my education alone. Like I didn't even have time. I am getting so tired of every single time I press this stupid button, it gives me just a random bullshit organ. You know what I'm going to do? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this. I'm going to spill that water. This is our organ bucket. Every time a damn organ comes out, we're just putting it right in the bucket. And then once everything else is done, we'll just clean up the organ bucket. Because fuck that. But yeah, so I was in a place in life where things weren't like 100% for me. And I was super stressed out, so I started getting up earlier so that I could let myself just have, a few moments of zen every morning. And it was Stardew Valley that did that, and I just loved that habit. I got so invested in that habit, and it was like such a valuable thing for me that I've just kind of kept it up ever since. So I still get up really early so that way I can just, sometimes I'll go through a phase where I'm reading a book. Sometimes I actually find it more relaxing to be productive, and so I'll do like a little bit of writing or something like that, or if I've got just housekeeping things to do that aren't like super involved, things like just paying my bills, where it's just like going through the process of filling out the paperwork and stuff. But more than anything, I like to wake up and I like to just play a chill game kind of like this. So to come full circle on that tangent there, I totally know what you mean when you're saying there's something zen and satisfying about seeing how clean everything is getting when you're done. And that's like, I feel that on a very personal level, and am definitely getting the same sense as I'm sitting here playing as well. So you are not alone in that feeling. Shoot. Beans. Alright, picking it up. In we go. How many hours of sleep do I need? So I'm actually, I am a very lucky and unique individual. There are some individuals in this world, and I am one of them, that have a specific genetic marker I've never been tested for it, but the evidence makes it a pretty cut and dry case. But there is a specific genetic marker that has been linked to only needing 5 to 6 hours of sleep per night. And that's all that I need. I am a very lucky individual that I don't need much sleep in general to function. And like for me, sleeping in is like getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Like I'll have mornings on a Saturday where I'll wake up at like 7 a.m. and I'll be like, oh shit, I slept in. And like then kind of laugh to myself because everyone else is still going to be sleeping until noon. You know, whenever I think I'm sleeping in a lot, probably I'm just getting the amount of sleep that someone would normally get on an average night of sleep. And I'm just an incredibly lucky person that way. It has definitely helped me be a much more productive person than I might otherwise be. And it's for me, you know, it's been valuable to understand that. You know, not saying that it's harder to be happy when you need more sleep, but it's helped me understand like what for the organ bucket. In you go, leggy wig. But yeah, it's helped me sort of understand and figure out what I need to do to be a happier person. And you know, so like in this example for me, it's not about getting more sleep. Getting more sleep than my 6 hours a night doesn't actually make me happier. In fact, it tends to make me struggle a bit because I end up feeling like I'm just kind of wasting a lot of time that I could be using towards you know, furthering skills, furthering hobbies, things like that. So it's interesting, I think. And I always kind of have to just sort of smile too when like every suggestion in the world is like get more sleep to be happier, because it's like, you know, I think for most people that's probably true. I think most people need a good 7 to 8 hours of sleep a night and are only getting, you know, 5 to 6 because of jobs and everything like that. But yeah, no, I'm a lucky son of a bitch on that front at least. I lucked out, and I'm pretty sure I got that trait from my dad too, because my dad's always been someone who can seemingly function off of less sleep than everyone else in the world. So I suppose I could thank my daddy-o for that one. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. God, there's so much gore everywhere. Oh God, the humanity. Shoot, and now I gotta clean this bucket up. See, now we're getting far enough away from everything that it sure is a tedious process. And this is where it would be super nice if I could at least like move the locations of these things. Like that's, I feel like for me that's kind of what I keep thinking, is that it would be nice if I could move the locations of all of these tools, so that I could just always keep the bucket-o-matic with me, or the slush-o-matic, or the incinerator with me. Boy, would that be helpful. Maybe that's like something that you can unlock and upgrade with later on in the game. I don't know. Does this game have a career mode? I got the sense looking through the menus that this game isn't really designed with a career mode in mind. It's more so just a game that you play when you feel like playing it. And you know what? There's a lot of value in that, and a lot of room for those types of games in this world. So I dig it. And I would be a damn liar if I said I wasn't having a bit of fun doing this, honestly. Like, this is an easy game for me to keep playing for the sake of streaming, because it is, I'm actually genuinely enjoying this. Although we might not be enjoying it for too much longer, at least for now, because like I say, my new PC is hopefully going to be on its way early next week. That's what it looked like was going to be the situation. I think this bucket is ready. I think this one's ready to be gotten rid of. Do we get a bucket or do we get an organ? An organ! Come here, leg. Into the leg bucket. Nope, into the bucket. Oh no! Damn it! Damn it! I do like the nature of the loosey goosey controls here, and the hijinks that kind of creates in terms of having a tantrum. It's a very good tantrum game. Gosh, I'm looking at the clock. I don't know if I'm even gonna finish this level today. I think I might need a whole other day to actually finish this this map up, because I've got about 10 minutes before I gotta get going for 5 o'clock. But see, that's the thing though. Like, I feel like that's actually how I use it. Like, I use the extra hours of sleep not to or the extra hours of sleep that I don't need. Like, I use that time not to be productive. I use it so that way I can enjoy having time to do unproductive hobbies without, oh my god, see, like, how am I supposed to get that? I guess I just have to get the lift there and lift myself up. But I use that extra time exactly so that I don't have to be productive, right? Because I have the same amount of time to be productive, and then, you know, if I only need 6 hours of sleep rather than 8, then that's 2 hours that I can use for, like, playing video games and stuff, you know? That's the beauty of it. That's where it really comes in handy, is like, it's just given me a lot of extra time to be able to just enjoy life every now and then. Which I think is, like, honestly, the thing is, I think it's kind of pitiful. I think it's a negative, a pretty pitiful indicator of where modern day societies are, that you have to be lucky enough to sacrifice sleep in order to enjoy life, right? Like, there's something kind of fucked up about that, right? Like, that I rely on, in order to have time to invest in just, like, hobbies and fun things for myself, I need to rely on the fact that I'm just a lucky son of a bitch that doesn't need all that much sleep. You know, like, that's, I don't know. I feel like we as humans could probably do better than that. Well, I should actually, I'm gonna change that. I think that our corporate overlords could be better than that. I think there's this weird mindset that a lot of businesses and bosses in general have, where it's like more hours equals more productivity, and that's just not the case. People are going to be as productive as they're going to be, you know, and they're going to get as much done in a day as they're going to get done, and any hours beyond that is really just giving them depression, not getting productivity out of them. I think this water's pretty soiled here. Oops. No, there it is. There it is. Doopy 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 doo. Doopy 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 doo. God, I gotta move. I want to try and get as much of this done as I can this streaming session. But I only got oh shit, only 8 minutes. Oh god, I feel like I'm on the last. I feel like I'm doing the showstopper in Great British Bake Off or some shit. You only have 8 minutes left. Better cook your stuff. And then it's edited to make it look like none of them are even close to being done, and yet somehow, after the bell rings, they all have these like miraculously beautiful, completed bakes. And it's like, I feel like the editors of the show misled me a little bit in terms of how desperate the situation actually was here. Oops, what's there? Aw, poor sad hand. Clean it up. You know, if it weren't for having to get the lift to like get up to those higher places, I actually think I would be able to finish this up today. Because this part of the floor, we're clearly very close. Oops. But this water's dirty. It's so dirty. Alright, come on. In you go. In you go. I like how the tone of this game, or at least the tone of me playing this game, has shifted dramatically now that I've largely learned how to control and play it. Like, although admittedly I'm not trying to carry heavy objects or buckets filled with things that rattle around and like to just sort of bounce out of the bucket for no apparent reason. I think that's kind of impacted the nature of the gameplay as well. But like I feel like at this stage now I'm far less panicked and chaotic than I was when I first started playing the game. I feel much more under control. Unlike this mop, like look at this thing. This thing is out of control. Absolutely. Oh, don't kick over that bucket. I'm gonna fucking eat my words here, man. I start talking about how I'm like, oh, I'm kind of getting the hang of this game, and then just like everything is gonna explode around me. Shoot. Well, that's dirty. Come along, bucket. Come along, buckety boy. In we go. You know, I can't help but notice, as soon as I figured out, you know, the obvious solution of putting a bucket here for the sake of catching up all of the organs, I feel like I've seen a dramatic drop in how many frickin' organs are coming out of the stupid machine. Almost like it knows that now that I'm prepared, it's not going to be as funny to just drop random organs at me. I'm not amused. I'm going to write an angry letter. Dear ass faces, I hate your game. Sincerely, some other ass face who is just trying to stir up trouble. Come on, baby. Oh, shit. Clean off the mop, you idiot. Damn it. Does it count as calling myself an idiot if I call a main protagonist in a game that I control an idiot, even though like I'm not actually directly? Because it's not like I made the character, so it's not like he's a model after me, but I am controlling him. So am I calling myself an idiot by calling him an idiot, or am I being reasonable and calling him a dum-dum? Sincerely, Karen. God damn it. No, stop. Pick up the stupid organ. No, not the bucket. Pick up the organ. We gotta clean this up proper. Whoa. I don't really know why I just like... God, how does that much blood come out of this little vertebrae? Or whatever this thing is. God, get in the bucket. Golly. It's frustrating. Come on, footprints. There we go. Okay. Alright. Here we go. I want to try and finish up the floor. I want to finish up this floor nonsense before I gotta sign off in 3 minutes. Oh, God. Actually, I can go over by like 5 minutes just for the sake of finishing this up. I've got my martial arts class tonight. And I gotta be out the door by local time 5:30, or if you're anywhere that uses military time, that's 17:30. Got to be out of here by then, and I try to give myself a half hour to get my bag ready, get myself changed, and just ready for class in general, so that way I'm not rushed. Because the other thing too is that's right during rush hour around here, so and I got to drive there, so I gotta. Hey, look at that! I did it. I did it. So I got to give myself plenty of time to navigate through traffic to not be late, because like no one cares if I'm late. It's not like I'm gonna fail the class or something like that. I'm paying money to just kind of go there and get a workout, but I don't know. It's just poor etiquette to show up late, even if it's an optional thing. I just think it's poor etiquette to show up late to anything really. So I avoid it as best I can. Look at this. Look at this. We are making some progress here, man. Now we just got to get up to those little alcoves, and we'll probably save that for next time. So that way we can do that and then maybe start another one. So yeah, I guess that's a good pausing point for now. Hold up, let me save this bad boy before I forget to do that. I'll just save it right over that. And we're just going to save one more just to make sure because I'm obsessive that way. And bada bing, bada boom. Oh, that's a good stopping point. Oh, I got to stretch. Holy shit. But yeah. Oh, yeah, and it's also time to feed the cat now. Now that it's actually an appropriate time, she can pester me without being a pest. Now she's just being... yeah, no, that's kind of the motto I try to live by in my personal life. Yep, earliest to be on time is to be late, and be late is unacceptable. That's that's absolutely something that I adhere by too. I hate being late, even if like the place that I'm going isn't necessarily requiring punctuality. I'm big on being early to a place. For my own personal satisfaction. One, it just makes me feel better, and it makes me feel better knowing that nobody's waiting on me. The other thing too is for me, I'm just the way my brain works, the type of person I am. I'm pretty introverted, and I struggle with new, especially if they're social, with like new situations that I'm not familiar with. My fight or flight response goes nuts whenever I'm in a situation like that. So if I get there early, that gives me time to scope it out before whatever I'm there for begins, and that definitely helps with comfort. So, no, I feel you, and that's entirely how I live my life, and that's why I'm gonna go ahead and do my little wind down here, do my super long spiel because I'm really bad at keeping it succinct, where I talk about what's happening in future streams. So tomorrow, I should be streaming. I think tomorrow, for the first time in quite a long time, I have no meetings scheduled for work, which is super nice, which is going to give me a lot of time to actually get all my work done nice and early. It'll free up a lot of time to have a nice, comfortable, stress-free writing stream. Tomorrow is Friday, so we will be doing our writing stream. And we finished up the manor on the island, which means that I'm going to be diving headfirst into what I want to do is I want to make the last map within that quadrant that we were working on, which is the whirlpool. So I haven't really thought about what we're going to do with that. So it'll be an interesting one to figure out. But that'll be tomorrow. Saturday, I think there's a good chance I will be streaming. There's not much going on for me Saturday night, so there's not much to stop me from just playing some games, which means there's not much to stop me from going ahead and doing a bit of streaming. So it'll be Saturday night for me. To give reference, right now it's about 4:30 in local time afternoon, and I will probably, if I stream on Saturday, it'll probably be sometime around 7. So, about 2.5, 3 hours from now is when it'll be on Saturday. If that is helpful. Maybe it's not helpful, I don't know. But that's what's coming up for the rest of this week. And then next week, I'm hoping next week can be a pretty consistent streaming week as well, because next week is supposed to be much quieter for me at work. Knock on wood. Okay, I'm glad it was helpful. That's the plan anyway. I can't promise that it'll always pan out according to plan, because the streaming for me is just a fun little side thing. This is not an income generator for me, which means that precedent has to go to whatever pays the bills. So that always takes precedent, but that's why it's exciting for me that I have a chill week at work, because that means that I will likely be able to have my cake and eat it too, in the sense of work being chill and not getting in the way of me having some fun getting on here and streaming. So that's what's coming up. The other thing too to look forward to maybe next week is, if everything goes according to plan, I might have a new PC. I don't know that I have the equipment or the ability to really do much of an unboxing, and I don't even think that would be all that much fun anyway, because it's a pre-built machine. But if it does come in, I will be doing everything I can be to have a nice, long, fun stream with a fun new game, so I can show off and brag about my new machine. So hopefully that'll be next week, if not next week, the week after. But that is a long look at the future that will likely change every day, because that's just what my life is. And that's all I got. I am now 3 minutes past when I wanted to be done, so I'm late, and that's unacceptable, as we discussed. So no, but I appreciate viewers, new friends coming in and watching me fuck around and clean up fake blood. I appreciate everyone who stops by. It's fun. I really like doing this. It's just a fun hobby. I enjoy being able to actually find communities that I can share the games and the D&D stuff that I'm interested in. So it's tons of fun. Glad I'm here. Glad you guys are here. Anyone watching the VODs, thanks for watching those. I do put them up on I leave them up on Twitch as long as Twitch allows me to, and then I also have my YouTube channel. You can find it linked. That I put all the VODs. So if you ever wanted to go to backlog and just see like ideas about, D&D writing and stuff, I put all those up. They're unedited because I ain't got time for that shit. So it's just there in the full raw, so you can see everything that I'm working on and see my process. So that's there if you're interested. And other than that, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. As always, call to action. If you're watching this, just try to, go out and be good in the world. World's kind of fucked up, so if we can all just, like, one person at a time try and be nice to each other and be better, then that's always a good thing. That's why I'm always trying to be generally happy when I'm here, so we can just spread some good vibes. I mean, who the fuck doesn't like that? Fuck me, man. I don't know. That's sappy. How's that for a nice sappy send-off? So, yeah, I don't know. That's all I got. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time.